Patriots.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. A short one there to Freiermuth.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The Patriots at 7-2 here on the year. And their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson.
Oh, what a move. Now he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Ramondre Stevenson. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Throwing to start the drive.
Tanner throwing quickly to Wilson.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw.
Tanner. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2.
Tanner. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
He gets this to Thornton.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Patriots are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
There's a ball from right side and complete. All the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Blake Grupe now for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going. Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 75 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
That's good for our Patriots. First and 10 at the 40.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground, Hall. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Operating from the gun, Tanner.
His pass complete to Rucker.
Fights through it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Tanner. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And now the 3rd down for incomplete as well.
And based on my math, they only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this one is right down Broadway.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Quentin Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
On play action, Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Thornton, the motion man right.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Prescott now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. And again, it's Prescott.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He is out of bounds, but not before he's in.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Here we go, set.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. To throw on 2nd down, Tanner. His throw incomplete.
They certainly called him an open book beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Tanner.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out
of the gun. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Wilson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. A point after, good by Groupie.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Patriots 13.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25.
Final play of the half, Prescott. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they're just going to find a way to come back one point.
The way in. Touchdown, New England.
Ramondre Stevenson.
42 yards.
And the Patriots have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
To the 43, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Looking to throw on second down. Tanner. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Got no command that time, man. They're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, Tanner.
He'll let this go deep for Lazard.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Now here's Roberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Prescott off play action. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
167 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. A gain of 22. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running left is Stevenson.
Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Looking for the end zone.
Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England.
A great play there. 29 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Tanner.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alan Lazard, 79 yards.
And the Jets are back within a score. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead is down to a field goal.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And running with power here.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A big play there for New England. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, here's Stevenson.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, actually, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
A gain of 3, second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. Tanner. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
To throw on third down. Tanner. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Keanu White getting there for the sack.
Now here's Rodrigo Sanchez. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
On the counter, it's Stevenson. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Tyquan Thornton
with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Pats add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a two-point try.
36. Jets, 24.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Tanner. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Off play action, Tanner. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you? And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here's Groupie for the PAT.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Next to score, Patriots 36, Jets 31.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. Sheds off the tackle. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Riley for the PAT.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
The score, Patriots 23. Jets 30.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Tanner. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Pats are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The D can only stop it 1 more time as they take the knee. The D can only stop it 1 more time as they take the knee. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
And the Jets will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On 3rd down, Tanner.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love to slide.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is.